About Plaquemines Parish, Lower Plaquemines, the only place that's affected by the saltwater intrusion so far. The Louisiana Department of Health gave parish officials the okay to operate the Port Sulphur water plant. This comes as welcome news to residents who've been struggling with the saltwater contamination for weeks now. Parish President Keith Hinkley is joining us via Zoom this morning with an update. Thanks for coming on, first of all. You guys are the only ones that are experiencing this right now. And I was asking you before we came on camera if some of the people in Lower Plaquemines have been dealing, because there are so many unknowns about this, dealing with problems with their appliances, with ice makers, things like that.
True, Eric, and that's one of the things that, you've got the immediate situation that's happening right now, but there's the residuals. What are the residuals, and what are, in the future, what are the problems that we're going to have with our appliances and all? So what we were just talking about here a little while ago is that we need to circle back around and go ahead and start surveying our residents in those areas that have been affected since June 19th and get some answers from them. And then that way we can go, with the GOSEP and see what opportunities may be out there to help mitigate this problem there.
Yeah, and you guys are kind of like the canary in the coal mine. I mean, because you've gotten it first, so, we're learning a lot from what you guys are dealing with.
That's true. I spent some time with Parish President Shane last week, and she was just like, "What do we do, Keith?" And I said, "Well, look, just prepare yourself, for the worst right now." And it sounds like they're starting to get things under control up in Jefferson Parish. And I want to thank Jefferson Parish, Orleans, and St. Bernard, because they've truly been great neighbors to us, helping us out, willing to to send water to us. But that's going to be short-lived, because as this intrusion goes up the river, a lot of things like that are going to come to a halt.
And as the Corps of Engineers, have they said anything to you guys about just how long they think this might last and just how far up the river this thing could go?
Oh, they're talking maybe all the way to Kenner. And when you see the amount of rainfall or the lack thereof up in the Mississippi River, Ohio, and Missouri basins, we're probably looking 4 to 6 months easily here. It's going to take, the Corps made a comment one day last week at one of our meetings, is that it would take 10 inches of rainfall in that basin to rectify this problem here.
And that's likely not going to happen. And the thing that you guys are looking at, you're talking about the long-term effects on this, on your water treatment facilities, on people's appliances, on your pipelines throughout the parish.
Right. It's also Plaquemines Parish down in the south and on the east bank side of the river. We have a very old system. We have cast iron pipes. So this salt, it has an effect on the piping and those lines as well. Because right now, from Bohemia up to the Phoenix area, they're inundated with salt water, and it's from Empire south to Venice that was inundated with the salt water. So we are now, it's on two sides of our river, on the west bank and the east bank side of the river.
All right. Well, Keith, thank you for joining us this morning, and good luck. And we're going to learn a lot about this as the days go on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. Have a good day.
All right. We are trying to keep you informed on all the latest updates and answering questions you might have regarding the saltwater intrusion. You can get a lot of those answers and reports by texting on your phone. Text the word water to 504-529-4444. We'll respond with a link to any information you need. Also, if you have questions about the saltwater intrusion, you can go ahead and text those questions to that same number and then get some answers to your questions.